Hello, everybody. My name is Brock. I'm a student pilot from Manhattan, Kansas. I fly out of AMHK, and I am in a flight school with the name of Flex Air. They have like three locations: one in Manhattan, Kansas, one in Olathe, and one in San Diego, California. Um, so this is kind of just me, kind of trying to vlog, you know, kind of my journey as a student pilot, and kind of see if I can take this channel to, my end goal of being to the airlines. I really do not care whether it's Delta, United, American, Southwest. Doesn't really matter. I can be UPS or FedEx. I've thought about those as well. Coming on here, just to give you a fair warning, this might be the most amount of yapping you'll ever see in your life. So put it in like 2 times speed. So basically, right now, where I'm at is I have about like 39-ish hours to and I just soloed yesterday. Um it takes 40 hours is the minimum to get your private pilot's license. The reason I got into aviation is because I have two cousins. One, he's 27 years old, is a captain for United. He bases out of Denver, and he just got married to his wife, who is a first officer for Delta. My other cousin, his little his little brother is has about 1,200 hours right now. He's 21, so he's about 3 years. He's 3 years older than me. Um, he has like 1,300 hours. As a flight instructor up in Wisconsin, and flies a private jet as well. He's kind of got a little gig there. His goal is also the airlines, but the private jet gig he got might lead him away from it, which is kind of cool. Basically, what happened is there's three families that owned a citation, and so one family dropped out, and another guy wanted to downsize, but the guy that wanted to upgrade, he has a buttload of money, owns a bunch of car dealerships, and he wants Sawyer, my cousin, as his first officer for that plane. And the captain's like 75, but so he got a little gig there. So that's where he's at right now. But those two are really kind of just copied them, to be honest with you. My training so far, what it's looked like is I started in April. So today, June 23rd, 2026. I started in mid-April 2026. And so for like that first month and a half, I was going to high school, working a job, and flight school. So, I would say that leads into my first mistake. First, really, the only mistake I've ever made so far, besides like I could have done like a couple things better, but is procrastinating on the ground school. For my flight school, I they make you do your written before you're allowed to solo. So and you have to get your ground school done before you can get your written done. So I finally took the written maybe like a week or two ago after such a long time. It just should not have taken that long. It's my fault. But for the next, ratings, I will be sure to knock that out quicker. But that prevented me from soloing, so now I've built up a lot of time for being just through my first solo, to be honest with you. Um Another thing I probably should do better is chair flying more often. I have a poster of a Cessna 172 cockpit now. So I'm set up for success now. So far, about what it's costed is roughly, I think my dad told me the other day, like $13,000 um, for 38 hours of flight time or something like that. 38, 49, 39. I have to check my logbook. I don't really know. Um, the estimate is going to cost, it's like $18,000 to get the PPL, 17 and a half, something like that. I've already paid my check ride fees, even though I still have my cross countries to go. I have to have some solo build time, some flight planning, ground school, and a prog check, and just other variables as well, and get ready for the oral and the check ride, which hopefully happen in about like a month month and a half, 2 months. Last but not least, I love it. I love all the flying. I love every part about it, and I promise you, I will never, ever yap this much again in my life. And I will. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe, please.